good, y'all? Overflop 2 Boy Jones here, back with another reaction, and today we got the Overwatch 2 is a new low-end gaming video. This showed up on my recommended. You know, sometimes I just like, you know, to check out some stuff on my recommended. Also, I've been playing Overwatch 2 like a mother freaker, you know, so sometimes, you know, I like to mix in some other stuff on this channel. Hi, Overwatch people. If you're over here, what's good with you? I'm just very curious on what this video is going to be about. Overwatch 2 has been a very controversial game as it's come out, and you know, people want their loot boxes back. I understand, because looking at some of the skins and how they've been pricing and doing some other things, it's been kind of meh. And then also, again, the fact that it's called Overwatch 2, a lot of people feel kind of scammed because it's really Overwatch 1, but just ported with some stuff over. It's been a very interesting ride, but hey, let's go ahead and just watch it. I'm curious on what this person's going to talk about. Let's go.
There was a time where certain video game development companies were unbelievably consistent with producing high quality products.
Very
Nintendo,
true.
Bungie, Naughty Dog, Bethesda, Rockstar, Blizzard. These guys used to release nothing but classics.
Banger.
Sadly, that consistency is gone, and the continued support of anti-consumer practices in the gaming industry is largely to blame.
Yeah.
Video game betas used to be...
I will say it sucks because there's certain ones where it's like, I think us as consumers kind of ruined it. Like, I feel like, I mean, game developers could just mitigate this by waiting and putting out games, you know, later. Like, I feel like, because people get tired of waiting for Nintendo games. Well, when they come out, they're so good. But like, there's people who are like, Call of Duty, we have to make a new one each year. Like, just wait, dog. Like, damn, man, just take your time, bro. Take your time.
Free events where developers briefly released an incomplete build of a game in order to collect data and feedback to polish it for its imminent release. With time, this concept has devolved into charging money for or implementing monetization into incomplete games under the label of early access, with promises to add more content and complete them someday. This approach is understandable for smaller development teams, as they're much more likely to lack funds needed to execute their true vision for the game. But when AAA gaming corporations adopt this model, it comes off as an excuse to reap the rewards of releasing a full game without actually putting the effort into cultivating one.
Facts.
Ah yes, Fortnite's baby. The Battle Pass is an assortment of in-game items earned with time played and...
I do not enjoy Battle Passes. I do not. I'm an adult now. I don't have time.
Challenges completed. It doesn't cost money to score a portion of the rewards, but the paid premium version contains the best booty. Fortnite is a free-to-play game, so the strat is to incentivize the player to purchase V-Bucks, the in-game currency used to buy cosmetics such as skins and emotes in the shop.
More money.
The Battle Pass not only includes these things, but more V-Bucks than it costs to buy the premium version.
Battle Pass.
In fact, even the free version gives you a few buckaroos.
No way.
The catch to all this is that it only lasts for an in-game season, usually around 10 to 12 weeks. Many games imitate this model of monetization, but with gradual perversions that make it worse for the player and better for the corporation. Overwatch 1.
Bruh. So, like, I don't have, like, the Battle Pass for Fall Guys, but I've been playing Fall Guys a lot lately. And I win a lot. Like, I win a lot. And I am nowhere near where I think I should be on that Battle Pass. So, Battle Passes are fucking scams.
Was Blizzard's last good game before the company's reputation began to collapse. Plenty of videos have already been made covering this topic. I'll link you some good ones. The game felt polished and complete, but the flawed progression system foreshadowed the sleazy practices to come. Basically, there were tens of heroes, and each one had dozens of cosmetics associated with them. A lot of good stuff there. The only way to unlock anything was through loot boxes, which were earned with match performance, time played, or bought with real-life money. What sucks about loot boxes is that everything received is random, so there's no guarantee that you'll get anything you truly want. A currency was implemented to mitigate this issue, but was also randomly acquired through loot boxes. Despite the shady loot box system, the game was actually updated quite frequently for years, with balance patches, seasonal events, new heroes, maps, game modes, and cosmetics, all for free.
Dog, I miss Jeff. Does anyone else miss Jeff? Jeff was that nigga, bro.
Ish.
Jeff
These
was
updates
that
came
guy.
in videos with the previous and beloved lead director,
Jeff from...
Like I said, Jeff's that guy. He's that guy! I miss Jeff.
The Overwatch team
would explain the philosophy behind every change being made into the game. However, for the last 3 years or so of the game's lifespan, Blizzard pretty much abandoned the game entirely, choosing instead to focus on...
Yep.
First of all, this game is not a sequel.
Fair enough.
Everyone's saying it, and I'm saying it again.
Wait.
It's clear that the title of this game is a marketing ploy to entice people
That's
to try
what I
it out,
said!
They will be constantly reminded of the new monetization structure that this game poorly implements.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yep.
Overwatch 1, a game that costed up to $60 for some people, was completely shut down, and its replacement is...
Which blows my mind. Why did it get like, man? And also the fact is, you shut down Overwatch 1 to launch Overwatch 2. How did y'all get like over capacity like day one? Like, y'all had niggas on Overwatch 1. How were we like 30,000 like queues and shit like that? Like, come on, son.
An early access, free-to-play game that desperately wants you to buy its new battle pass. Alright, let's look at this shit. First level.
I ain't bought
oh, cool,
shit
you get
yet.
Kiriko, first level, right? Nah, bitch. Premium only. The reason I have this chick is because I played Overwatch 1, and they gave it to Overwatch 1 players. That's cool, I guess. But for everybody else, here she is, level 55. This Reddit user shared their free-to-play experience, and it took them 49 hours of gameplay to unlock this new hero. Some have compared the system to games like Apex Legends. And yes, Legends and Apex are also locked upon release. The difference is that you're able to earn currency to unlock them by playing the game at any time. So you could play a lot in one season and acquire enough currency to unlock multiple Legends in the future.
Whoa! I didn't even think about that. That like Kiriko would just be gone after that. Oh wow! Oh, that's shitty. Oh, that's shitty.
Blizzard now confines heroes
Didn't
to the
even think
battle
about
pass.
that.
You cannot even begin to progress towards unlocking them until they're already available to play. Additionally, a key component of Overwatch gameplay is hero swapping, or changing who you're playing as mid-match. This means that you're at a significant disadvantage by not always having access to every hero in the game. Let's look at other stuff in the battle pass. So
also,
see this
the
little
fact
icon
she's
by my
kind of
name?
broken right now.
That's what these are.
She's real
cool,
good.
Nobody gives a fuck. Here's a name card, a new type of cosmetic added to this game. One cool feature of these is that if you equip one, you're not allowed to unequip it. And then the ultimate tier is Genji, the new mythic skin that took a year to make. Remember that, guys? It took a year to make. The two biggest sins of this battle pass are locking the new hero behind it and not giving you any currency back. So basically they copied something, but they made it shitty. God damn, Blizzard's good at that.
Facts.
It speaks volumes to the pathetic state of their new system that players are grieving the removal of loot boxes. Loot boxes. One of the most notorious monetization schemes
want gambling
ever
back.
contrived. I don't blame them though. Overwatch 2 intentionally removed the leveling system so that the sole form of progression is the battle pass. Remember those seasonal events from Overwatch 1 I spoke of? Well, all of those previously released seasonal cosmetics are no longer unlockable for free. You must purchase them with their new currency. Overwatch coins. Before we even get into the skins.
Also, real quick, again, I know I'm kind of going back, knowing that like when I say Overwatch 2 is not a new game, it's just, you know, just switching it to 5-player teams and yada yada. The fact that I can still do really good in games and I still have niggas go, I'm on fire, but like the fire thing doesn't. Why did you take that out? What's the point? What was the reason? I need to know.
Let's take a look at the price of the coins themselves. The pricing of their coins is already a great representation of their insatiable greed. If you get the discount from buying $50 worth of coins, this skin costs about $18. If you get the discount from buying $32 worth of V-Bucks, this skin with 4 styles, a back bling, a pickaxe, a glider, and a wrap for your weapons and vehicles costs about $13.
Yo!
So not only are Fortnite skins significantly cheaper, but they have more innate value through the game's third-person mode, where you're always able to see them, and the fact that they're not tied to specific heroes like in Overwatch. Apparently this, plus this, plus this, is worth more than the entirety of Overwatch 1. As if this wasn't enough of an insult to the fans of the first game, the amount and quality of base cosmetics for the 3 new heroes in the game is boo-boo. Overwatch 2 would have had my respect.
I seen a thing where they're like, yo, like all of Kiriko's weapons and a few other people are like across the board the exact same through skins. And someone was like, look, man, I'll fix it for you. And went into Photoshop and just changed hue real quick and said, look, boom. good. Come on, they're like, I was in Photoshop for a few minutes and I did something good for you. Like, it was crazy.
And probably even my money if they would have at least matched the quality and prices of Fortnite's current system.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll talk about the actual game now. How is it different from Overwatch 1? Well, here's a good way to describe
Tanks.
it. This is Risk of Rain 1. This is Risk of Rain 2.
Oh.
This is Overwatch 1. This is Overwatch 2. Blizzard's original intention of calling it Overwatch 2 was the new PvE mode, which was delayed. Yet the game still launched.
Yeah. The main point of them doing the game isn't in the game. Crazy, right?
Siegel made a great...
we ain't get nothing special for it. Did they give anything? I don't think anything was like, hey, here goes your thing for us giving you an incomplete game. I don't think there was anything for that.
Video on this. I'll link you. I'm not holding back from judging this game in its current state. The early access label is not some magical shield to protect AAA corporations from releasing mediocrity. Especially for this game, since they completely removed the previous and arguably superior one. Put simply, every change in Overwatch 2 could have been patched in the first game.
Yes!
I do like some of them.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to give praise
because we would have had significantly more content by now if Blizzard would have just continued updating the first game. This isn't even a straight upgrade though. Various seemingly arbitrary, lazy, or devious changes were made, many of which have a noticeably negative impact. As I said before, player borders and levels were entirely removed, probably to incentivize buying into their new system. The post-match screen is gone, along with the time to chat and potentially keep up with your current team.
I missed this too!
I want to believe this wasn't removed to extend the Battle Pass grind, since you get more XP if you're in a group, but I wouldn't really put anything past Blizzard at this point. The ability to endorse the enemy team was removed. No idea why. Heroes will say they're on fire.
I'm on
fire. Oh, see?
But
boom.
The sound effect and icon animation was removed.
But
again,
nothing's there.
Why? There's an entirely new UI across the board.
That's what I'm saying.
Time of day was changed on some maps, and new hero selection animations were introduced. These changes were obviously made as an attempt to convince you that this is not actually just Overwatch 1 still, and instead of putting any thought or care into them, they kind of just did whatever, leading to yet more examples of a worse experience. I wouldn't blame anyone for dismissing this game solely based off Blizzard's misbehavior over the last few years, but I don't think the actions of some should represent everyone there.
Okay, so fair. Man. Wait, hold on. Did Jeff do something wrong? Wait, I know he left, but you know what I'm saying. Did he do something? Did I miss something? Interesting. Or did I hear something wrong? I'm gonna take that back. By the way, I have a friend who works at Blizzard, and he said very good company, very good people. Well, Activision Blizzard. And he said very good people and stuff. And he goes, it sucks that there are some bad apples in the company, because he said overall company is really cool to be a part of, and it's part of gaming history. But obviously if you have some higher ups do some bad stuff, it's gonna leave a bad taste in people's mouth.
Few years, but I don't think the actions of some should represent everyone there. No. That said, it was easy to see how anti-consumer, lazy, and soulless this game is with very little time invested.
Make the
While
show.
There are some positive changes made, others are debatable as upgrades, and some are straight up downgrades. Forcing this sequel onto loyal fans of the original game and changing previously free aspects into cash grabs or grind fests is a massive slap in the face. It's not about being free to play or having a battle pass. It's about the dirty changes Blizzard intentionally made to these already established systems.
I seen the free to play option for people who didn't play Overwatch 1. Looks fucking atrocious.
Mandating their new structure by revoking access to a paid game where much of the content was earnable for free, all while launching with many other issues, some of which I didn't even cover in this video. It's clear that this version of the game was not an oversight, but rather a calculated, rapacious push to establish what they could get away with. There's nothing wrong with playing a game that you enjoy.
Okay.
But if you're also against the persistent rise of anti-consumer practices, I urge you to consider the importance of not spending money on them.
I'm
glad that so many people are voicing their
also, just to like put it out there, I just completely blanked what I was about to say. Crap. Fortnite did Fortnite 2 within Fortnite. You could have just did that. You could have just Overwatch 2 within Overwatch. Like, it's possible. You already copying Fortnite anyway. You might as well just did that.
Disappointment with the game as well, but how much do their words really matter if they're still handing Blizzard their money?
Yep.
I strongly suggest that you don't buy anything from this game.
I don't doubt that some developers still have great passion and try to prioritize fun over everything.
Of course.
But the only way the higher-ups will revise their increasingly vile tactics is if players stop monetarily supporting them. So play the game, but don't play their game.
Trying not to. Okay, no, that was a good video. This is very interesting that, like, again, you seem like you're I don't know if you're a new channel or just a channel that's doing, but like, I have even more respect for video essays after making this. Yeah, no, I could not make one. No, fuck that. It looks like hell. But yeah, no, tell me what y'all think about Overwatch 2 down below. Like, what do you think are the issues, flaws, the strong points? Are you having fun with it regardless of all of these things and stuff? I think I'm having a lot of fun, but that's because me and the homies kind of have a game that we can all jump on and bullshit on in quick play, or be tryhards and competitive and stuff. So, you know, mixed bag. Fuck the progression system. I miss On Fire. I miss endorsing enemy team or yours. I hate seeing gold, silver, bronze. I hate, like, there's so much stuff missing that that's kind of sad, if we're being real. But hey, that's my time. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Be easy. See ya.